But you're wasting good energy. You're using your cricket phone, all your damn minutes gonna be up, and it ain't even the whole month yet. Come on. I was trying to play my good music, and here y'all didn't want me playing no music, so here it is. See, y'all ain't beating no ass at your house. Your children beating y'all's ass. You feeding these little heathens that y'all done brought into the world that's robbing folk and killing folk. You feeding they little ass. And they got more control of your house than you do. Hell, but I'm looking at these Negroes running for mayor. What you own? What kind of business have you ever ran? Come on. Someone you want to run a business with $1 billion budget, and you can't even budget your bills at the house to get your Memphis Light gas and water paid. It's this thing just worsen. I'm gonna just wrap it around my damn neck. It is just it done got on my nerves tonight. I don't know. We'll just go with it. Let's go to Arkansas. Oh Jesus. Go ahead. I know my name. Go ahead. Man, cut the damn thing down. Brother, cut it. Whoa. Your ass over in Arkansas. You must be out there in the damn field some damn way. Cut that damn thing down. Okay. Brother, I ain't got time to see you city ass, punk ass men. I ain't got time. See, our the black community is in a state of emergency. And you here an ignorant ass man all the way from Arkansas. Then you probably drove your tractor up there to the corner store and using the damn payphone. We've got to change the system. We've got to change the leadership in this community. I'm supporting Dr. Harrington. I'm hoping that you will support some. I don't answer no caller IDs, block numbers. We don't even talk. We got to have somebody that's going to fight for poor people in this community. Somebody that the city council cannot control. It's a shame what's going on. It's a shame that black men are allowing what is happening in our community. We are not being examples for young men, for your own children. You're bringing children into this world. You're screwing these women. You're getting them pregnant. You're having these damn babies. And you're walking off and leaving these mothers. You're leaving these women to fend for themselves. And then you want to show up when a tragedy happens. Where you been all the damn time? That's my son. Well, where have you been in your son's life? You mean to tell me? Oh, but you gang banging too. You a daddy that's gang banging too. So what kind of example are you setting for your son? How are you going to discipline your son and you doing the very same thing that your son should not be doing? You're the example. You're the reason, many of you as men, you're the reason that mothers have had to bury their sons because they had sorry, worthless, no good, broke ass, punk ass men for daddies. Damn. Sunday morning, is Father's Day. I invite you Sunday morning to be present at the Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries, 3835 Raleigh Militant Road at 10 a.m. The message for Sunday morning is entitled, I Need My Daddy. That's the message Sunday. I need my daddy. Damn, Brandon, he needed his daddy to be an example, not a gangbanger, not somebody that's talking about let's kill the marshals. Come on. When are we as black men, when we gonna wake up? When are we going to rise to the occasion of what is happening in our community and make some changes? Your woman don't respect you because your woman knows that you are not manly. Or you may have some balls and you might have a wangama thing, but that's all you got. You ain't got no gallons to give anybody. You have no direction. You're depending on your woman to be the provider. You have walked off and left your children, and you wonder why the black woman does not respect you? Because you ain't. Sunday morning, come and be with me. That's the reason I created these mentoring programs. That's the reason. Our girls, and I wish you would, at 11 o'clock on tomorrow morning. Our girls will be celebrating 1 year of the mentoring. 1 year. We've only got 9. But if we could change the lives of these 9, that's going to make a difference. I'm satisfied. I wanted more. You always want more, but you can't save everybody. Everybody don't want to be saved. Some people want to be destructive. Some people want to stay in the shape that they're in. So I'm going to take the 9 and work with the 9. Tomorrow, those young girls, we're celebrating them from 11 to 2. Will you come? Not for me. Because see, y'all don't support nothing I do unless I'm doing something for you. Come and support these girls. You women, come and support these girls on tomorrow. My boys' mentoring will be starting the usual time, 10 a.m. in the morning. 10 a.m. We're only going to go, guys, tomorrow from 10 until 11, and you all will be invited to go in and be with the young girls and see what they're going to do. Because in a year, we're going to do a program for you as well. But ladies and gentlemen, will you come tomorrow morning from 11 until 2 in our fellowship hall? Come and be with us and celebrate the life-changing experiences that many of our young girls are going through. We're all about changing lives. That's all we do. That's what my ministry is about. It's about the naked truth. And as I travel across the country, I, I, I see the same things happening all over this country. And I ask guys this, those of you who have daughters, would you want your daughter to be involved with a man like you? Ooh, this call just keeps calling.
Virginia Thomas. To accept, press 1.
Go ahead, Miss Thomas.
Yes, I'm calling because I am very impressed about your programs that you're starting.
Okay.
And I think that what we need is, we don't need any boys just gonna be followers. We need leaders,
Mm-hmm.
and we need girl leaders. But you're doing a great job, and I need a many more to, come in and help. And there was one question I want to ask you. How is Michael Hooks and Kenneth Sawyer sister brother?
Well, don't you know how people be sisters and brothers?
No, because Michael was adopted by being in Francis.
They got the same mama.
Oh, Bessie.
That kind of makes you sister and brother, don't
Oh, I didn't know Bessie had no more children after Michael.
it? They are, they, yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't know that. I knew that Ben had adopted him.
I don't know whether Ben adopted them. I know Ben Hooks was an, I don't know. But I know they got the same mama.
Okay, and Bessie is Ben's
Ma'am, they got the same mama.
okay. So Bessie is the mama. Okay.
Ma'am,
Now
ma'am, I don't, they got the same mama. Why are we sitting here and making this, the Ben Hooks, being dead?
no, that's not what I was doing. When I heard you say it, I didn't know he had a sister
Yes, ma'am.
until you mentioned it.
You want me? I'll put their family portrait up together on my Facebook page.
Okay, then do that so I can see what you're talking about.
Why is it so important to you?
Because when we grew up together, one night they going on.
What going on?
It was a difference. It was just different. It was just different. It's not anything just really important.
You sure making it
Make you know
important.
a person and find that you don't know them.
Well, what difference would it make to you? They ain't your children.
Nah, they not my sisters.
So why you even care?
I care about them. I care about them.
Okay, well, God bless you.
But I
You-
thank you.
All right,
I thank you.
bye. Damn, well, I didn't know. Okay. They sister and bro. Oh, here goes somebody. Somebody sent me some stuff who believe Brandon is innocent and police had the wrong person. They are saying, how can he have stolen the car June 3rd. He is pictured in front of it September of last year. Check the date at the bottom for the record. I don't know what happened. Just thought I would share this info with you. I don't know. I don't know if this is the same car or not. I don't know. And I'm really not concerned because at the end of the day, forget about the car. Forget about the car. When you ram the car of the marshals and you got a weapon, it's not the fact that of the car that he's dead. He's dead because the weapon that he came up with when the police stopped him. That's it. He was picked up in a lineup. Now, when you go to that man and you want to talk about the car, let me see if I can find this. On June 3rd at 12:01 a.m. on his Facebook page, he said, "This has been the worst fucking car hunt I done ever been on. I'm ready about a Justine team, y'all. Shit, my head hurts."
It's still,
Huh?
it's still,
That's what?
still.
Oh. That was June 3rd. The car that is in the ad, I had a picture of it. When you look at the interior, you see the roughness of the stern wheel of the car that was stolen. You also see the same marks on the car that the police took away. I don't know. I know this. You don't pull a weapon on the police and expect to survive. Let's take a commercial break and we'll be back here on the Thaddeus Matthews Show. Ooh, I'm so ready to go. Is this the last one? I need me a drink. I'll take another one. All right, 10 seconds. And welcome back. We got about what, 20 minutes left in the show tonight. I wonder in Douglas tonight if black preachers are in Douglas tonight. All you black preachers that showed up at the riot scene. Tammy Sawyer, this is in your district too. Are you at the scene? Or is this not dramatic enough? Are the activists, and I don't know because I'm here and are the activists on the scene? Or was it all for show the other night? Was it all about being seen? We are in a war here in the city of Memphis. We're in a war that we are not winning at all. The events of several nights ago were totally senseless. It was not a protest, it was rioting. The picking up of rocks and abusing police officers who actually had nothing to do with it. It was the marshals. And those of you who were present there, you need to thank God that those police officers did not do what they could have done when you started throwing rocks, busting windows out of cars, tore down a whole brick wall. Why? What you mad about? Yes, this death of this young man is tragic. But what you gonna do now? It didn't make no difference. No, it didn't make no difference. You went right to Douglas this evening, to the Douglas community, another black community in North Memphis. Three people fighting for their lives right now. And then the white folk come to Douglas and commit this crime. Where's the outcry? Will there be an outcry tonight? Activists, come on, Goddard. Come on, Earl Fisher. Devontae. Stephanie Love. Pam Moses. Tammy Sawyer. Will there be an outcry when the next murder that happens tonight, and there'll be another one before the morning, before the sunrise? Will we be just as angry? Will you be just as upset as you were the other night? Who is this Cass? Yeah, the Casio guy. Will y'all be just as upset? When the murder takes place tomorrow, will you be upset? When there are no cameras rolling? When the newspaper doesn't get your name? Will you be just as upset? Activists. As my great grandmama used to say, you can act a lie as well as tell one. You can make like you care. You can make like you concerned. When does the killing in our community stop? When does somebody say enough is enough? When does somebody say that let's sit down with the generals of the Crips, the Bloods, the GDs, the Greats? When does somebody say, hey, let's call it truce? We destroying our own community. When does somebody say that let's put the funeral homes business, let's reduce their business, but not giving them the bodies of black men? Let's stop the hearse wheels from rolling. Let's cut back on the work of the grave digger. When we gonna do that, y'all? When we gonna do that? When we start to loving, when we start to caring for each other. We have no respect for each other. Politicians playing games and playing with our emotions and coming into our communities, acting as though, pretending, make liking they care, so that they can trick you into, I need to vote for her. She a fighter. No, she a fool. Or starnated fool. Parents, when are you going to start taking responsibility at your house? Train up your children in the way they should go, not the way that they want to go. The Devil Again of Brandon Weber is tragic, but it's a tragedy that he brought upon himself. No matter how bad that sounds, it's facts, it's truth. What do we do? What do we do? When are you as parents gonna take responsibility? When are you as women gonna let it be known that every Tom, Dick, and Harry can run up in you? When are you gonna have some respect and love for yourself? Black men, when are we going to become productive in our communities with our boys, our sons? When are we going to start setting examples for the little boys in our house that's going to grow up to be men? When are we going to be the men that they need to see the example of and not let them rely on seeing the dope boy, the athlete, as their example? You should be the example for your children, for your son. I'll take one or two more calls real quick. Throw the number up there real quick. Como, Mississippi.
To accept, press 1. To send a
Go ahead.
Oh, hey, let me turn my TV down. Thanks for taking my call, Daddy.
Okay.
I just made it in, but I know you talked about Mr. Weather. How's everything going?
Everything's fine. Thank you.
I appreciate what you last said about the family dynamic,
Uh-huh.
how that's affecting the mindset of the black youth just a moment ago.
Mhm.
Tried to reach you last night. I wanted to share a little bit about that. I believe that the whole culture is corrupted, okay? Let's say that this boy just had a baby 3 weeks ago, a 20-year-old with a baby. It's really tough to tell the descendants from, these are basically the grandchildren of the crack era, the descendants of the dope boy culture, of the pimp, and the homeless culture. Really tell them to put their guns down and to stop going out there to commit crimes because they lack conflict resolution skills and they lack self-respect and they lack a value of life. They don't have that because most of them grew up in single-parent homes. A community that's founded on broken families, poverty, whole culture, drug, death, and destruction has a hard time just going out to go get a job. I heard some people calling me the other night saying, these people ain't got no job, these people ain't got no jobs. As a job provider, I'm telling you, nobody wants to hire the children from the broken culture, the broken community. Like, I've been in those circles and I've heard the conversation, and it's unfair to them because of where they come from. So I think, just like you said tonight, the only way that you can solve the violence, the reckless youth running out there doing the things that Brandon Weber did is to restore solid, healthy, nuclear, two-parent, married households.
All right, but wait a minute. Well, let's stop there for a minute. How do you make that happen? Okay, how do we return to 50 years ago or 60 years ago when there was a mother and a father in the house, when the large percentage of men are just screwing and the women are just screwees who want to be screwed? There is no conscious thought about creating the family unit. You just out there.
Coming from, so I will say that studies, while we can't see it right now because those kids are growing up, there's been a decline in the birth rate from low income 18, 21-year-old who's still young that gets just, oops, I got pregnant, has a real nonchalant attitude about pregnancy. Well, if it happens, it happens. If it don't happen, it don't happen. And the dude that you're screwing definitely don't care because he knows he's going to be a part-time daddy at that.
Okay.
If it happens, it happens. If it happens, it don't happen. That's the idea. So when you see a 21-year-old or 20-year-old, 18, 19-year-old, that was the idea that they had. One of the ways, and I don't know if it's the church that does it, but I, on an individual level, I'm very careful when I'm dealing with young women and young men to express that the nuclear family is what works. We had a generation of women who were too busy running around talking about, I'm an independent woman. I go to work, I get food, got to take care of my kids. After they had the babies by themselves, or they weren't married, but they didn't instill those values into the young generation of women that were coming up. So because of that, each generation got a little worse than the last. It's slowing down now, but it's the old heads, no matter if you got babies all over everywhere, if you try to reunite your family, and if you continue to speak solid nuclear values, family values into the youth, they'll build better families. When they build better families, they build better communities. When they build better communities, economically things get better. And you ain't got 20-year-olds out going to Fernando to go look at a car and decide what car jack to do because you got to bring so they may need a job.
Yeah. Baby, ma'am, I appreciate all that you're saying. And there's a lot of validity to a lot of what you're saying. But I got to go. I'm running out of time, okay?
Take care.
Thank you. Let's go to Chicago.
Mike Brown.
Mike Brown, go ahead.
Hey, you know what? I'm listening to what you're saying, and I can answer a lot of that. See, we need to learn how to value each other and value the self like you're a business. Let me explain. See, a reason why we have the broken homes is because we are not taught to value ourselves like a business. When you get in that bed with that person, that is a business meeting. You two are getting together to create an employee, and you don't even have a profitable business. We have to start investing in the self-esteem of the self. We have self-esteem issues. That's what causes you to end up getting with someone who has not made an investment in themselves because you haven't made an investment in yourself. If you make an investment in yourself, you stop all playing around, you get involved, in not only just your community, but yourself. You go to school, you do what you're supposed to do, stop realizing that just because you have material things, I teach a lot of people in Chicago, a variety of different topics, and a lot of the things that I hear is that, I'm grown, I have my apartment, I have my this, I have my
Brother, Coach, y'all getting to be long-winded tonight with these essays. Let me say this about an investment and an investment into a relationship. Doc, if I'm going to make a business investment, the first thing I'm going to do is to research the product. Okay?
Yes. Yes.
If I don't know anything about the product that I'm seeking to invest in, then I'm going to make a bad decision in the first place. I'm going into the investment in the blind. And that's what happens so many times with relationships is we go in the blind. We go because she look good, she smell good, or he drives a good car. And we don't figure out whether we are equally yoked together. And when you have people with two different mindsets and they come from two different worlds, I want you to fit in my world, she wants you to fit into her world, it can't work. But what we've got to look at in our community is the simple fact that we are where we are because we lost the strength of the family. The black man allowed himself, for whatever reason, to be reprogrammed from being a provider to being a leecher. Hey, brother,
Absolutely correct.
I wish I had more time to deal with this, and maybe we'll deal with it again next week. Thank you,
Yes, sir.
thank you so much. How many minutes I got left? Dog, I still got that long. I'm ready to go tonight. I am. Um, see, I have learned now, and I know. See, y'all mamas mess y'all up. Your mamas taught y'all not to be selfish. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Do for other people's. And so many of us have done for so many other folk other than us. I'm at the point that Thaddeus is my first priority. I used to be Captain Saberho. I used to want to put on my cape. Here I am to save the day. Yeah, yeah. I wanted to solve everybody's problems. But when I got a problem, I ain't got nobody to save the day. So I've had to become very selfish about what I do. I got to love me first. I got to prioritize me as the most important factor in my life because I can't do nothing for you if I ain't did nothing for me. If I have not invested in me and made me whole and made me feel good, how am I make you feel good and I ain't made me feel good? You've got to learn to change your mindset from doing for everybody else and worrying about everybody else's happiness and worry about your own. Many of you are miserable tonight because you worried about the happiness of somebody else. Somebody in your family ain't got a job, ain't getting up in the morning looking for nothing, but they done already called you and can I borrow $50? Can I borrow $40? Can I borrow $100? And they your kin people, and you feel bad and you don't know what to do. No, yes you do. Tell they ass no. You got no is a great word. You need to learn. Come on, can we say that word together? Come on, do it for me. What's that? USA, whatever the thing is. Let it come up. No. You got to learn to say no. Well, what I'm going to do? I don't know. See, you can put know that again. I don't know what you going to do, but ain't you got the activity of your limbs? Got a reasonable portion of health and strength. Why don't you get up and do what I had to do? Work. They're going to cut my lights off. Get a candle. They ain't but a nickel or a quarter or something. A dollar. Get you some matches. Raise the one to lay down. Here's the thing. Let me give you something to say. Your bad decisions will not become my emergency. Say that. Your bad decisions will not become my emergencies. I ain't got no groceries. Your bad decision. You sold your food stamp. Now, you want me to eliminate some of my eating so that you can eat? I like eating too. Your bad decision will not become my emergency. Start using that. I'm going to do an Instagram thing on that tomorrow. Yeah. Quit allowing people to make you feel guilty about the bad decision that they made in their life. You 60, 70 years old and you ain't got nothing to show for life. You made some bad decisions, baby. You ain't got no car right now. You had a car, you done paid a car note, the repo man came and got your car. Now you think I'm supposed to pick you up and you gonna give me $5 for some gas? Baby, I don't need $5 that bad. I can park my car, stay in the house, uh, give me some potato chips and some dip with my own $5. Look at the cable. Your bad decision will not become my emergency. Y'all selling your food stamps out here, and then you ain't got nothing to eat. That's your decision. Go get, if you're gonna sell them, get you some bologna and some crackers, some sauce, some liver cheese, and put it in your refrigerator so that when you get hungry, you got some. Get you some ramen noodle. But I'm not going to give up all of mine for you because you made a bad decision. Learn to be selfish. Learn to love you. Okay? Yeah. Learn to love you. You, some of you as parents, y'all letting your daughters make damn fools. Y'all babysitting while she go to the club, while she go out on a date, when you was gapping your legs open and you got pregnant. I ain't taking no more calls, so don't call me. You gapping your leg. You made the decision. You didn't get you no rubber. You didn't make him put no rubber on it. You didn't take no pill. You didn't take down one of them shots. You knew that you oohed and awed and moaned and bring it on, Big Daddy, long enough. You were gonna get some X's and Y's swimming around there, and they gonna make some real ABCs and make some DNA. You knew that. You had that baby. It's your responsibility to keep the baby. And then they'll try to make, don't you want to keep your grandbaby? No. If I want to keep my grandbaby, I'll call you and tell you, bring her over there for about an hour, and you stay here with her. So, no, no, no. At 327-8794, and then you just hear me saying, I want to talk to you. I ain't talking to nobody else. Learn to be selfish. Learn to love you. Learn to think good about yourself. Be positive about your other self, yourself. Don't allow folk to make you miserable, bringing you their negatives. Dismiss their negatives. How am I gonna do that? By dismissing them. When you know people are negative, don't even let them in your space. Don't let them in your world. Don't allow that negative force to dampen your spirit. Keep your joy. Maintain your joy. How many minutes I got? I got 2 minutes. Look, I need to see y'all tomorrow. Come and support these young ladies. Naked Truth, Liberation, and Empowerment Ministries, 3835 Raleigh Millerton Road. Yeah. Come be with us. 11 o'clock. Show these girls some love. Okay? Sunday morning, would you please come and be my personal guest on this Father's Day? If you ain't got no daddy, come on and be with us on Sunday morning, 10 a.m. My children, I'm sure I'll hear from my 3 children that are living. Tomorrow, the 15th, will commemorate 2 years that my second child, Kenya Matthews, was killed by a drunk driver 2 years ago on tomorrow. The guy that killed him is now doing time, but you never get over the fact that your child dies. But you know, when I look at it, and I hate that he's dead, period, at the hands of anyone. But I deal with his death a whole lot differently, knowing that he wasn't out here robbing and killing. Somebody didn't kill him because he was robbing or killing, stealing, but that a man, 60 some years old, 3 times the drinking level took his life. You never get over it. And I even understand the family of Brandon Weber, and I know his stepfather. I do business with his stepfather. But we have to learn as parents that when you've done all that you can do and do all that you can, sometimes it ain't enough. And that we have to allow our children's bad decisions to be just what they are, a bad decision. And we have to live with the decisions they make. I gotta go. I'm gonna go get me a drink. Praise the Lord. Have a little communion on a, what night? Friday night. Thank you so much for being here with me all week. We'll do it all over again on Monday. Until that time, top of the evening to you.